Chapter 2. The Ancient Whisper. Numbers as Spirits. How did early civilizations see numbers as living beings, not abstract symbols? Long before mathematics became the language of equations and measurement, before numbers were taught on chalkboards or typed into calculators, the earliest civilizations believed something radically different. Numbers were alive. They breathed. They carried intention. They whispered meanings. They had personalities, tempers, desires, warnings. They were spirits, not symbols, not tools, not mental constructs, but entities. To the ancient mind, a number was not a cold concept, but a force of nature, as real and influential as wind, fire, or rainfall. And this belief wasn't confined to one continent or one tribe. It was everywhere. It was universal. It was instinctive. To understand how powerful this worldview was, we must step into the dust, smoke, and trembling torches of the ancient world and watch how numbers were treated, not as math, but as divine beings. The first priests of counting. Historians often assume early humans invented numbers because they needed to count sheep or measure grain. But archaeological evidence suggests something far stranger. The earliest markings found on bones and cave stones, repeated lines, rhythmic strokes, coded clusters, do not align with hunting or agriculture. They align with ritual, a ritual of repetition, a rhythm believed to open a door. In southern Africa, dating back nearly 40,000 years, archaeologists discovered bones marked with repeated sequences of grooves. They are too ordered, too intentional to be random. Many are grouped in 3s, 4s, 7s. These sequences hold no agricultural meaning, but they hold something else. Symbolism. 3 was birth. 4 was earth. 7 was the bridge between world and spirit. The markings were prayers carved in number. To the ancients, repeating a number was a way to call its spirit. In the Nile's shadow, Egypt's living digits. Imagine a priesthood who built temples not simply as structures but as frequency machines. This was Egypt. They saw numbers as the bones of the cosmos. Every stone block, every column, every corridor was carved with precise ratios they believed corresponded to gods and energetic beings. 4 was the guardian, the stabilizer of worlds. 7 was the voyager, the opener of portals between realms. 9 was the completer, the one who ended cycles and birthed new ones. When Egyptian architects used a number in a design, they weren't calculating. They were invoking. Walking through a temple wasn't a stroll through architecture. It was entering a living numeric spirit field. Modern researchers studying resonance frequencies in Egyptian chambers have discovered something extraordinary. The King's Chamber in the Great Pyramid produces resonant frequencies matching harmonic ratios used in ancient healing chants. The geometry amplifies sound, breath, even heartbeat into measurable waves. This wasn't coincidence. It was intention. To shape a number was to shape reality. Mesopotamia, where numbers sat on thrones. In Sumer and Babylon, numbers ruled long before kings did. Every god had a number, and every number had a god. This wasn't metaphor. To them, numeric beings predated humanity. 1 was Anu, the supreme, the origin. 60 was Enlil, the ruler of wind, destiny, unseen forces. 7 was Nisaba, the keeper of knowledge, script, and divine order. To write or repeat a number was to call forth the deity aligned to it. Sumerian priests didn't calculate with numbers, they negotiated with them. And their tablets record something fascinating. When someone suffered, whether from illness or misfortune, a priest would assign them a number, not a prayer, not a ritual sacrifice, but a number to repeat silently. This is the world's earliest record of numeric healing codes. It echoes the same logic as 917, 794 for pain relief today. The ancients believed they were dialing the presence of a spirit. Today we would say they were altering the nervous system's frequency. Different language. Same mechanism. The Greeks, Pythagoras, and the soul of numbers. More than a mathematician, Pythagoras was a mystic obsessed with a single idea: that numbers were the architecture of the universe, and everything, music, mind, matter, flowed from them like rivers from a mountain. He believed numbers had personalities and destinies. He taught that repeating certain ratios could align the soul with cosmic harmony. This was not poetry to him. It was physics. His secret school passed down a belief that has shaped Western esoteric traditions for millennia. Numbers are alive because the universe itself is alive. Every vibration, every frequency, every cycle is a numeric breath of a living cosmos. Students reported entering trance states simply by contemplating the digits 1 through 10. They said the numbers revealed themselves as presences, guiding, calming, instructing. Modern neuroscience calls this pattern-induced entrainment. The ancients called it communion. Asia, the mantra equation. In the Vedic world, numbers were embedded into the very structure of mantra. 3 was creation, preservation, destruction. 8 was cosmic completion. 9 was the divine pulse. Repeating a mantra was not mechanical. It was mathematical. Each mantra was a code, a vibrational equation designed to tune consciousness like a stringed instrument. Buddhist monks repeated numeric syllables to dissolve suffering. The structure of their chants was not random. It followed numerical frequencies shown today to induce calm, reduce pain, and slow the heart. Science confirms what these monks felt. The brain responds to repeated structured sequences with lowered neural noise and increased coherence. The ancients did not guess. They experienced. Africa. The binary ancestors. Across West Africa, Yoruba, diviners believed the universe spoke in numeric signatures. 16 cowries, 2 possible positions, 16 power patterns, 256 destinies. A complete binary system, long before computers. To them, each falling pattern was not simply data. It was a conversation, a living voice of the universe. Numbers were not math. They were ancestors speaking. The Dogon people of Mali described creation as a series of numeric emanations. 1 became 2, 2 became 4, 4 unfurled into 8. These were not quantities. They were entities, spirits, beings. Numbers were the bones of God, the great forgetting. So why did we forget? Because modern science, in its early years, severed the sacred from the symbolic. It stripped numbers of their spirit and reduced them to measurements. The rational mind took over where the intuitive mind once ruled. But deep inside us, the old instinct remained. And now, in the 21st century, it awakens again. When you feel something shift inside you as you repeat a sequence like 4447777, you are not imagining it. You are remembering the oldest language the human mind ever knew. Numbers speak. Numbers guide. Numbers heal. To repeat a sequence is to summon a force. Not supernatural. Not metaphorical. Real, measurable, neurological. You are rediscovering what the ancients lived by instinct. Reality shift. Prompt ask yourself, which number has been following you your whole life? Write it down. Repeat it. Feel its presence. A number is waiting at your door. You are ready to open it.